First of all, so you want to be a corper in Lagos, like, okay, there is Shege at the front waiting for you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, it's Ufoma here. First things first, in this video I'm going to tell you how to get posted to the state that you want, how to survive or leave camp, how to get a good PPA, and is Nysc really worth your time? So let's get into the tea. Things first, registration for batch C is ongoing, so the 15th to 21st of this month you can do your registration. So the first step of the registration process, you are supposed to go to a cyber cafe. You don't do it on your phone because you still have to go to cyber cafe because you still have to thumbprint, and you have to go to a cyber cafe that is registered by Nysc. They always write it in front of the cyber cafe, so anyone you see that they write Nysc registration, they obviously are going to do Nysc registration. So try registering between the date, like the first 2 days, so that you can easily get what you want. Because if you move your registration to maybe 20th or 19th or 7th or 18th, like the last days, it will be harder for you, even though like you have connections or whatever, it will still be harder for you to get the state that you want. Also, when you're doing this first registration, make sure that the dates that you graduated and the dates on your certificate, they are the same. If not, they might send you back, especially Lagos camp. It's the same day that's on your certificate that you're going to give them during registration. Your name arrangement is actually also correct, because especially when I say especially Lagos camp, because like Lagos camp, they are a lot. So and if anything is not correct, make sure that you solve it before you go to camp. If not, they're going to stress you. Like, okay, my name was not correct. They wrote, I don't know why people always spell my name as UFOMA. Like, they don't add the U. It's supposed to be UFUOMA. So I had to change that. I think I changed my name, yeah, something like that. But I changed it on the portal, and yeah, just go to cyber cafe. It will be way easier for you to do it there. They'll tell you everything that you need to know. So after registration and everything, color paper is going to come out. Your green slip is going to come out as well. If you have not seen my Nysc camp video, check it out, because I have more details on Nysc camp, while this is a general video on everything. My experience with Nysc, I started serving January this year, and I have done 9 months. Oh my god, my own camp experience, if you go and watch that video, you find out my camp experience was not the best. I went to camp, I had problem with my license. If you're a medical person, pharmacy, medicine, nursing, med lab, like any medical course, make sure that your license is ready before you go to camp, because they don't take printouts, they don't take online license, they don't take scanned license. You have to give them the original copy. So because of that, I had to leave camp. Then I came back after signing like almost 1 week. That is when I did my own registration. The portal was even closed. They reopened it again. Like, a lot was going on. So yeah, it was really stressful for me, because like it was really stressful. Like, so if you don't have your license, I'll not advise you to go to camp. But if you're going to get a license, maybe a week after, you might see, I feel like you should risk it, because the portal will still open back up, to be honest. So people are like, you can't go after swearing in. You can go after swearing in. After the parade, you can go after the parade. You can go late. Like, it's not a do or die affair. Do you get? It's just that I was stressed and I wasted like a lot of money. So that was my own problem with that whole drama. So if you want to get more information on camp, check that video out. Also, if you're in camp, make sure you also give them your address as well, so that they can post you around your house. Because if you're a Lagos corper, to be honest, you don't want to work a place that is very far from your house. It doesn't make any sense. Do you get? I also heard that there's an option for you to pay for the certificate. I think the money is quite much just for a Nysc certificate. Like, I think it's around 250k. But yeah, that's what I heard. If you don't want to go to camp, don't want to do anything about Nysc, you can also try that option, to be honest. I'm here to give you guys all the tea. I got a lot of questions, people asking how you can get the state that you want. If like many people want either Lagos, Abuja, and maybe Port Harcourt. I feel like those three states, and then Ogun State as well. Those three states are like the top states that people want. Normally they're supposed to like select randomly and post you wherever. So some people use connections, some people pay to, you can use your connection, you can pay to get posted. But now the problem is that recently Nysc is a bit stricter. Like they're just more strict policies, like especially with medical people. You can't relocate back to state of origin. Like there are so many strict policies. How to get a good PPA. So how to get a good PPA, first of all, you have to have connection. There's nothing that you're doing in Nigeria without connection. Me personally, I'm currently working in a school because I wanted to work in a school. What I did is that I went to the schools around my area and I told them that I want to work there, and I told them this is what I want, like this is how I want to work, this is what I want to do. And to be honest, to have a good PPA is either you have to have connection or you have to hustle it. There's no in between. I didn't want to work in a hospital. I've said this so many times, I literally cannot. Even the hospital were like, they are paying well, it was not close to my house, so to me it's not worth it to, except I'm going to be working remotely. I'll leave a link. You can check that they used to post job offers. They post job offers. You can ask people, corpers that are already serving, where they are working, if the place is nice. I went to the schools, and then when I found the perfect one, I told them to give me an acceptance letter. Actually, you can do this before camp. If once you get the acceptance letter, you take it to camp, they'll post you there. And that's like my friend, she went there to ask them for acceptance letter, and they actually gave her. She went to the hospital because she knew that was where she wanted to work. If you go there, you tell them, okay, this is this, I'm a copper, this, I don't know, I want to work here, these are my qualifications, this is my result, blah 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 blah, I want to work here. Ask them for acceptance letter and they will give it to you. If they say no, you go to another place. So when you're asking the questions, what you want to ask for is, how is the work environment, salary, the work environment. To be honest, they don't pay corpers much. I think the highest I've heard of is 130. You have to know what you want, because some companies or some places, they just like to use corpers for free labor. To be honest, they'll tell you they'll pay you 150k, and then at the end of the day they'll pay you 30k, they'll pay you 10k, they'll owe you salary for months. So you have to be very careful. You have to know someone there. Like, go there, ask. When you go there, ask questions, ask corpers questions, ask people like very specific questions, because to be honest, in this Lagos especially, they're going to just use you and dump you on the ground. And see, things are expensive. You can't be working for money that is not worth it. Do you get? And once they hear you're a corper, they can even pay an intern 200k or maybe 150k. Once they just said that you're a corper what? Cop what? They are cutting the salary. They will reduce it. They will tell you they can only pay you 30k. They can only pay you 30k. This, that. Like, that is just how Nigeria is. I like to use people. Do you get? The other thing I will suggest is that you ask the PPA or the place I want to work if they have accommodation. See, Lagos is expensive, and there's no need for you to be staying very, very far from where you work, because it's going to stress you out. You're gonna be stressed out. So if they have accommodation, better safe. If they have accommodation, better. So you want to check for accommodation, if they are going to retain you, how much are they paying, how is the work environment, because sometimes they just leave everything for the corpers. You're going to be doing 3 people's work for like salary that is not worth it. So be very specific in asking your questions. We were also talked about ghosting. I don't know, I'm currently working, so I'm not ghosting, but I think there are some ways that you can do that. Also, for medical corpers, I will advise you to try as much as possible to get your acceptance letter before camp, because to be honest, they are not really letting people do change your PPA, like, except maybe the place rejects you. the place that NYSC posts you to reject you, then give them your acceptance later. That one is still fine. But then the problem now is that will they reject you? Some places they won't reject you. Some places they will even write letter to NYSC and say, oh, this corper said that we should reject her. We don't want to reject her. So you have to be very careful. You have to be very sharp. You have to be very smart in what you're doing. If not, you're just going to have a problem. So your PPA letter is going to come out last day of camp. Take to your local government. The local government is always written on the PPA letter, so you just put it on Google Map, and to be honest, it's Google Map I always use. So it will take you there. The documents you need for your registration, they will tell you when you get to your local government, because I feel every local government is different. They are almost the same, but they want different things. To be honest, sometimes they will say don't print colored, like it's a lot. So I can't really tell you because I'm not working. I don't know where you're going to work. So then they do CDS, that is Community Development Scheme, once a week. Yeah, then people in camp that are already signed for special CDS, I think they do it once a month at Surulere or something like that. But me, I'm doing normal general CDS because, to be honest, I don't have that energy. Then clearance is within 1 to 15th of every month. So you go for your clearance letter from wherever that you're working, and sometimes they ask for CDS clearance, something like that. Yeah, you need your clearance to be paid, so it will show on your portal that, oh, this person has done printed for the month. That's basically what the clearance is about. Around July, they reposted me to a hospital in Ikeja. I was like, how am I gonna be going to Ikeja every day? So I did transfer from Ikeja back here. I was so pissed, like I was so angry because I didn't even request for a person. Like everything was just very annoying. But yeah, that's happened. It was not just me though, they changed so many people's PPA out of the blue. So yeah, so apart from those small hiccups, my service here has been okay, I guess. Oh, let me start answering the question. Someone asked, did you answer any query? Did you make any friends from the Nysc experience? So yes, I answered a query. They gave me a query for not coming for CDS around that first week that I started doing Nysc. I didn't even know they were taking this CDS stuff seriously. They told me, I went for clearance first week. They told me that if I don't have CDS clearance, I can't clear blah blah blah. So me, I went back to my house to go and sleep, to be honest, because I can't kill myself. They told me I should write a letter, get my PPA to sign, like everything was just very dramatic. Then they said I should write a letter. They gave me query form. I shall settle it. Yeah, it was really not that deep. I just gave my PPA to sign, and then they let me clear. So yeah, did I make any friends during the experience? I didn't really talk to people at that Nysc place. I just used to come do my stuff and go. Like, to be honest, I don't even have energy. Like, making friends as an adult is a lot. I think I have one friend or two friends. I have like 2 friends from the Nysc experience, just those 2 friends, and I'm not really that close to them as well. It has just been really hard trying to make friends in Lagos, to be honest. Like, generally, apart from Nysc, I literally don't have friends like that. You get. What are the tips for a successful NYSC registration to a state of my choice? And how was the NYSC camping experience? I have a full video dedicated to my camping experience. I will link it in this video, and yeah, go check that video out. But generally, I didn't really have any camping experience. I just had experience with a very stressful, registration process. Apart from that, I didn't stay in camp. I only stayed in camp one night, because I came very late and I could not leave that day. So yeah, I did registration till almost 7 o'clock from that morning, because I slept in camp like the night before, because I came late and the registration was already closed. So the next morning I started my registration and I finished by like 7, 8. I still carried my bag and I left because it's not me. I'm not the one. But from other people's experiences, they said Lagos camp is bomb. From their pictures, their videos, the camp is okay. But personally, to me, I don't subscribe to it. Like, I don't have that energy. Did you work your posting? That if you do have any questions about the posting stuff, just DM me personally. And then, did you ghost to NYC? No, I'm working. I already said that. I'm not ghosting, but I think there's an option for you to ghost. I don't know how you would go about that. How to get a job you want, I already answered that question. How to choose the state you want, I already answered the question. I feel like almost all the questions here are like state. I feel like my NYC year has been but I can't wait to be done. If you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I feel like I have covered most things, and yeah, that's where I'm gonna stop the video today. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.